Today I wanted to do something a little different. I want to tell you guys a story. The story of how I almost died, like 4 days ago. I haven't done one of these sit-down videos where I'm not playing Rainbow Six Siege, suffering, losing, and crying myself to sleep every night. I wanted to change things up. Speaking of Rainbow Six Siege, though, I do have a slight problem. I don't know when you're watching this, if you're keeping up with the series or not, but basically I went on that 300, 400 elo losing streak. So I went from Diamond 1 to Diamond 5, and now I'm trying to work my way back up. But listen to this. I only gain 11 elo, and I lose 25. So I'm screwed. But that's a problem for tomorrow. Anyway, so about 4 days ago, right? I'm driving home for my brother's birthday. I'm in my car, going home for the weekend, and I'm on this 2-lane highway, okay? Except we're not on the highway yet, okay? Rewind real quick. Right before I get on the highway, traffic is all backed up. Like, I'm talking like 50 cars, like in a line. So while I've been sitting in this traffic for about 30 minutes, I am just staring at 5 different fire trucks, 2-3 ambulances, police cars everywhere, all at the entrance to this highway. And you can see there's clearly been a car accident. So 30 minutes goes by, I finally get to the entrance of the highway, and I'm turning on, and I get a glimpse of these 3 cars that are quite lit. Like, it was horrifying. I don't know if anyone died. I don't really know what happened. The only thing I saw was this one car basically cut in half, and there was a lady inside. At first, I thought it was a body, and I started freaking out. But then I realized she was just crying, which I actually was happy because she was alive. So anyway, that scarred me. I go on the highway. I've been driving for about 15 minutes on the highway, trembling with fear. Now I'm already more of an anxious person in general. When I'm driving, I'm one of those people that's well aware that at any moment a tree could fall on me, a car could swerve into my lane, I could just get hit by like a meteor. I could die at any moment. All right, I'm well. This is a fact that I'm well aware of. You can imagine after witnessing something horrific like that, I'm even more freaked out. But the first 15 minutes were completely chill. I was driving on this 2-lane highway, nothing's going on. You know, I can see there's like this green, I don't know, it's like a musty truck van type thing. It was like one of the box minivans, if that makes sense. Like, it's green and old and ugly, and like nothing about it is like attractive. There's some white car in front of me, there's cars passing by on the right side, you know, just like normal driving stuff. But after about 15 minutes, that's when things like just go downhill really quick. And this is where things get confusing, because I don't know what happened, like if something happened to the guy behind me or like what, but the Musto car behind me just suddenly snapped. Like, it was the car's demeanor changed, like you could tell. Because a second ago it had been driving probably like 100 feet behind me, just like normal traffic on the highway, right? Like, it's like you want to keep your distance, right? Because you're going like 65, 70 miles an hour. And suddenly I can hear a roar, him hitting the gas, full pedal to the metal, and he just drives straight up to the back of me. But before he hits me, he slams on his brake. And he's literally, if this is my car, he's like right behind me. I'm talking inches. I actually have never seen a car that close to hitting me. And remember, we're on the highway. We're going like freaking 65, 70 miles an hour or something. Like, it's like high rates of speed. Now, luckily, I've played Rainbow Six Siege, so I know what it's like to have a teammate try to TK you and how to get out of that situation. So all I did was I just stayed calm. I kept driving. I wasn't even driving that slow. That's like the thing. You might think like, oh, he's tailgating me because like I'm driving slow or something. No, I was driving like 65, 70. I was driving the speed limit. And not only was I driving the speed limit, there's a car in front of me. I can't like just drive through them. I'm just following the car in front of me. I'm not determining how fast I'm driving. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe I should switch lanes, like just let him go by. And then I'm thinking like, well, what if I try to switch lanes and he tries to pass me and then he just hits me and kills me and then I die immediately. And then there's traffic in the other lane, so I have to like look in my mirror, but I don't want to look in my mirror because what if like this guy hits me and then I have to like freaking swerve like GTA. I was overthinking. I did not stay calm at all. I was freaking out. Worst thing you could do. So at this point, it's like, imagine it's 4-4 match point, 1v1 situation. Like, I can feel my adrenaline pumping. Nothing has changed about the speed I'm doing. I've actually eased off the gas a little bit. This guy's right on my tail. He wants something. He's tapping the brake and then revving up to me again, and I'm freaking like, what the heck is wrong with you? And after about 30 seconds to a minute of this happening, I hear the like kind of roar of the engine again, and this guy swerves around me. But this is where things are different. He didn't just pass me like a normal human. He literally cuts me off the road. By that, I mean I had to slam on my brake, because if I didn't slam on my brake, he would have driven me off the road, probably into the other lane of the highway, like into the grassy area in between. I probably would have flipped over, died immediately, and then he just sped away. So for the rest of my drive, all I can think about is how I almost died. Like, I literally, if I didn't hit the brake, he probably, actually what would have happened, he would have swerved right into me. I probably would have hit the back end of his car, and it would have been like GTA, where he spins out and like flips over or something. And I'm like, so maybe I wouldn't have died. The thing is though, I don't want it to sound like he tried to drive me off the road, like he slowly went into my lane. No, he swerved into my lane. Like, it was reaction time. I slammed the brake and like avoided him killing me. See, it's one of those things where I'm like, now that I'm saying out loud, I basically got passed by somebody on the highway. Like, that's not that interesting. But he almost killed me.